He took a knee as a count as basically a legal knockdown.
And if they do?
Yeah, but the ref said no, but the judge could still count it as a knockdown.
Oh.
For battery, domestic violence.
Put your hands behind your back.
You got handcuffs?
Hey,
Gervonta Davis finds himself in trouble once again following an investigation into his case with Steve Willis, sparking widespread discussion in the boxing world. After the New York State Athletic Commission denied Lemont Roach's request to overturn the majority draw decision, the Washington fighter took things further by urging authorities to examine what happened in his corner and the conversations held with the referee. The investigation eventually led to the discovery of recordings capturing the exchange between Gervonta Davis and Steve Willis.
What you was thinking when Tank did that when he took the knee? What you was thinking when he took the knee?
I can't speak on it.
Can't think on that?
Yeah.
He did some bullshit though?
I can't speak on it.
You have no personal opinion, nothing?
Yeah.
I don't know what happened with the referee. Maybe he was a little starstruck. Maybe he was a little, because he loves Tank. He loves New York. He loves the big lights. The referee with the eyes,
The conversation contained highly incriminating details, and while it hasn't been made public, it led to Gervonta Davis facing legal action, requiring him to defend himself in court. Additionally, Lemont Roach pointed out a crucial incident that took place during the 9th round. However, his claims were dismissed by the commission, a decision that, in hindsight, proved to be a misstep. Now, the actions of the New York State Athletic Commission have played a role in Gervonta Davis' legal troubles. Notably, many boxing professionals have shown little sympathy for his situation.
Is that a DQ?
This is not basketball. This is not, this is not basketball where, wait, hold on, my ankle hurts. Hold on, let me take a timeout. You don't take timeouts in boxing. It just doesn't happen. Whether he had something in his eye or not, you have to fight. There's 3 minutes to fight. So if you take a knee, if you go to your corner, the rules are the rules. And I don't know what...
Most have simply shared their opinions on the situation. While some believe the think tank will be cleared soon, others remain uncertain about his fate. Meanwhile, Stevenson has weighed in on Tank's legal battle and his reaction on social media, stating that the outcome aligned with his expectations.
Me versus Tank.
Yeah, fact.
So it's like, with him, with his pride and his ego and it's hard for him to even, want to get on the phone with me, want to reach out or put all that other to the side. That nigga just got too much ego, I guess.
But where did the beef come from? Because it seemed like he really don't like you.
Nah, he don't.
But why? What did y'all do? Because y'all was cool at one point.
Stevenson stated he wouldn't criticize Tank despite Davis mocking his win over Josh Padley. "I'm not even going to troll him like he would me, but I'm ready to fight. Let's make it happen," he said. However, Tank's legal troubles could prevent fights with Shakur or Lemont Roach. Roach, hoping for an immediate rematch, is waiting to see how long the case lasts. Meanwhile, Stevenson offered Roach another shot, posting on X, "If Lemont can't get a rematch, I've had a big fight for him, a world title shot against me. That's my bro, but we can definitely make something happen." Good stuff, Roach.
Who you got one?
You thought Lemont won? By how many rounds?
I don't know.
Danny Garcia's father shared his perspective on what many saw as a major setback in Gervonta Davis' career. Davis's boxing record has been tarnished, his pound-for-pound ranking has dropped, and he now faces even bigger challenges in court.
You gotta understand, can't underestimate the underdog, bro. He's hungry, you know what I mean? They wasn't giving him no credit. They were making us see it was a slouch, you could run over. You can't do that in boxing. Anything can happen. You can have a great night, believe that. You gotta believe in your soul, and I think the kid was in there.
Speaking to Fight Hype after the fight, Garcia said, "Yeah, it's the pressure of life. You're an athlete, bro. A lot of pressure comes with the game, and behind the scenes there's so much people don't see. Family, responsibilities, and a million things waiting on you. It feels like the world is falling on top of you." He added that Davis has been soaring in recent years and that every fighter experiences a tough night at some point.
Should they have counted it as a knockdown?
He took a knee
In your
because
opinion?
something was wrong. That he thought it was wrong that he could do that. He probably thought he was still in the amateurs. In the amateur, take a knee.
Yeah.
It's things that you do sometimes. You go flashback when you was younger and you think you could still get away with it. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Now, 6th Division World Champion Oscar De La Hoya has joined the conversation, raising questions about the now infamous incident during a chat with Colin McGann on TV. The Golden Boy pointed to referee Steve Willis, who, in the 9th round, overlooked an infraction by Gervonta Davis. After taking a shot from Roach near the eye, Davis turned away and dropped to one knee, an action De La Hoya believes should have been ruled a knockdown. This, he argued, should have cost Davis a point and ultimately awarded the round to Roach.
Tank or Lamont? Everyone's got an opinion. This is my opinion. Sure. It was a great fight. It was a close fight. Depending on what they do with that decision of taking the knee, depending if the commission reverses.
You know who the commission or the referee is? In fact, I was surprised the referee allowed that to happen because he is a professional with experience, said 52-year-old former boxer Steve Willis, who has officiated fights for Golden Boy Promotions. Oscar De La Hoya acknowledged his surprise at Willis' performance but was even more impressed by Lemmet Roach. He praised Roach for putting Gervonta Davis in trouble, calling Davis a fantastic fighter. I just feel that Roach did extremely well against Gervonta Davis. I think Lemmet Roach was on his game, and it was a great fight, De La Hoya said.
Yes, and that's the fact. A point should be deducted if you take a knee. It's a fact. It's in the rule book, right? The fact that they didn't take it away, then that's where the controversy is, right? It's not did Gervonta get hit? Was he dazed?
Boxing promoter Eddie Hearn also weighed in on Gervonta Davis' legal troubles and the New York State Athletic Commission's review of his controversial fight with Lemmet Roach. Hearn disagreed with the commission's decision not to overturn the majority draw, but expects a rematch to happen. According to Hearn, there would have been no controversy if not for the 9th round incident, where Davis took a voluntary knee without being knocked down.
One thing that's kind of baffling is that it wasn't a knockdown. I mean, look, he wasn't hurt. There's no doubt about that. But if you take a knee in the fight and you touch down, whilst punches are being thrown, it has to be a knockdown. I've heard some people saying, oh, that, you know, he should be disqualified. He went back to the corner. I don't.
According to Dan Rafael of Fight Freaks Unite, Roach's lawyer appealed to have the result changed to a win for his fighter, whether by decision, knockout, or disqualification. Eddie Hearn acknowledged the controversy but didn't expect the New York State Athletic Commission to overturn the outcome. Speaking to Fight Hype on Tuesday, he said, "No,
To be honest with you, I mean, I think that's a warning. But it's a bit of a bizarre situation. For me, like, there was a lot of people in boxing that were saying that this is a really tough fight. Like, Lemmet Roach is a serious fighter. I said it might not be the biggest profile fight, but it's actually quite a tough fight. And Shakur said to me, like, even the day before, I'm telling you, he's going to have big trouble tomorrow night. And hopefully this could be the little something that gives Gervonta a little wake-up call to take him back to the mindset of maybe where he was.
Do you think New York State overturns it?
No, I don't think they do.
So,
Man, I was surprised, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I thought it was a 10-8. Like, that's what really was going on. Like, but like, I was confused when he looked at the ref, but when he took the knee, I was like, and I grasped the concept that he was on the ground. I was like, that's a 10-8. Simple. So I was like, all right, the ref started counting. While I'm looking at him, I'm like, the ref started counting. But I see him get up and go to the corner. So now I'm just like, all right, now I'm confused. I don't know what's going on.
did you think Eddie not go for an immediate rematch if they don't?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the reality is can the state call for an immediate rematch? I don't believe they can, the commission. It's really up to the governing body. I mean, the commission can overturn a decision or rule on a decision, but can they order a rematch? That really has to come from the governing body.
In his hand,
To me, I didn't think he was on the ref counting. Like, I didn't think he was starting to fight, but then again, like, when I look at him in the corner, I'm like, what is going on? Like, I don't know. I don't know now. I just don't know what's going on, besides the fact that I want this to be a knockdown because it should be.
And you asked him, right? Why you stopped?
Yeah, I asked him, literally. I said, why you stop counting?
Now, to Lamont's point, you will see it and you will hear it. Him ask the referee to keep counting. In round number 9, Gervonta Davis takes a knee, landed a right hand, then 2 jabs afterward. What were you surprised as everybody else? What was on your mind?
Especially when I seen the other coach on the ring, and the inspector told me one time I got to look over there to see it. He tell me sit down. I'm yelling at him. Who you talking to? I'm coaching. Leave me alone. And he let this guy get up the ring and wipe his fighter down the middle of the round.
You even hear Morrow say,
I'm sorry. I'm terrible. I am, but I'm ashamed of myself. I am so cynical. But this sport has made me cynical. I'm sorry. I don't see anyone's going to make is going to reprimand this referee. I don't. What are they going to? We need a national commission. That's the only thing I could think of, but we're not getting one right now. But the last thing I want to say to put a bow on this one, Bud. We talked about the controversial part, but I want to finish with the great part. That was high-level boxing. Thing that goes with it. And the contrary to what a lot of people think. Oh, that was just slugging. That was just fighting. No, that was high-level boxing. That was the sweet science at its best. At its best. I mean, a lot of people think sweet science with this separation, and it grabs your attention. Oh, wow, look at that guy. He's on the outside. Yeah, he slipped 4 punches. Bop, bop, bop. He threw back. Then he was gone. He was gone. Where'd he go? Yeah, that's sweet science. Yeah, but when you're inside in a dangerous place, in